everyone, this is Bev from Art by Bedell, and the Sunflower Dragonfly journals are done. I have 3 of them here. 2 of them have been spoken for, but I'm not sure which 2 they want yet. So I'm just going to pick one, do a flip through. The insides are pretty much the same. They have all the same elements, but you might have a different piece of paper here or a different piece of paper there. I will show you all 3 of the covers, and then the one that will end up being for sale will be put on my Etsy site, and the picture of that cover will be on the Etsy page. So I do have to let these first 2 ladies pick their choice first, and then the 3rd will go on Etsy. Journal number 1. Let's put the other 2 aside for a second. Is this one. And this one, they all have been constructed pretty much the same way. The covers are just a little bit different. So you'll see on this one that I have some labels here. And let's just give you the specs of what all of the journals will be. They measure 7.5 by 11.25 approximately. The spine is 2 3/4 approximately. There is a 7-hole pamphlet stitch on all 3, and there's 3 signatures. There's a total of 120 pages with many flip outs, many journaling cards and tags. There's pockets and tuck spots. It's just, all 3 journals have a lot in them. Let's see, some of the papers consists of some scrapbook paper, handmade paper, coffee stained, echo prints, mixed media. There's vintage ledger, vintage book paper. There's fabric pages, vellum, momigami paper in here. Just a wide variety, as usual, in my journals. Now the digitals consists of, there is a jar that belongs to Louise Heinzl. Labels are from Shabby Dabby Do Dah, such as these labels here. The dragonflies, the big circle dragonflies, are Rose Pixel Studio on Etsy. And then the littler dragonfly circles are from Hither and Yon Studio. Let's see. The library card is my Porch prints. The other prints, the watercolors, these are all mine here. So if there's something different, I will let you know. Fabric is from Joanne Fabrics. Let's just see the outside. The flowers, the 3-dimensional flowers that I have on here, the sunflowers, are from Hobby Lobby. This is echo print paper that I have made. There's some miscellaneous cards in the book, and they have been machine stitched. They have a tie, a ribbon tie, a fabric tie for a closure. And as you can see, the machine stitch in here. So let's get on the inside of these. And then after, let's see, how do I want to do this? Okay, that's journal 1. Let's show you journal 2, the cover for that one. As you see, it's just a little bit different. It has some textured ribbon that came from Dollar Tree. There's some lace on here. The fabric is the same. Instead of echo print, this one has a vintage doily on the outside. It wraps around it. On the back side, it has another one of those flowers from Hobby Lobby. And machine stitching, a fabric closure to it. There's a little charm down here on the front. There's a charm like this on the other one too, and it was on the side. So that's journal number 2, the cover for journal number 2. The cover for journal number 3 is much the same here as what journal 2 was, other than the fabric is switched up. The watercolor fabric is on the outside instead of the seed package fabric is what it was on the outside of the other 2. So we have the watercolor fabric, then we have the dragonfly blue fabric that wraps around it. And then on the back side, we have a poem and one of my digitals here from my kit. So that is the outside. This one has another charm on it. That's the outside of Journal 3. So as you see, they are much alike. There's Journal 3, watercolor fabric, Dragonfly fabric, and a little bit different here. Journal 2, this and this is about the same. It has the different fabric here, which is the seed packet, along with wrapping around the edge is the vintage doily. Journal 1 is a little simpler. It has the same flower. The collage here is a little different. It has echo print that wraps around it and a flower on the end. So those are the differences in the covers of these 3 journals. So I'm going to put these to a side. The insides, like I say, are about the same. Not a whole lot of difference in the covers, but a little bit of difference in the cover. So now we will open this up, and as usual, I have a pocket on the front cover of my journals here, and it has the my Porch print library card here, and then I have a journal card here. And again, this is all with my digitals, which is called Sunflower 23, and that is on my Etsy page. Okay. A lot of these pages you will see in the playlist. The playlist will be listed below, so the way I make them. Now, the photographs are my own personal photographs that I had photographed in the sunflower fields around here. So that's what you'll see here. And this is on the playlist. And this has 2 little tags on the inside. And there's my puppy. She's whining because it's a rainy day and it's just no fun to be outside, but she wants to be outside. So she's begging me to let her out. This is the back side of that canvas piece that you can see here. This is another one page that I did not make a video on this one. So what it has the leaves from Hobby Lobby, and then I had stitched them on with the machine. It has one of those dragonflies by Rose Pixel Design Studio. Very, very nice dragonflies. And there's the back side of that, and that's just half a piece of paper. We have the paper bag, and this one, I don't know. You'll have to check them out. I have lost track as to what's on the playlist and what's not, but you can check the playlist below. And I think this one's on it, but I'm not absolutely sure. It has a large tag on the inside, journal card on the inside. There we go. And these are my designs here, my sketch designs here. Some coffee stain paper for journaling on. I have echo print. This is done with daisy and some little ferns. And then this yellow paper, there are from Hero Arts. It's called Fine Art Paper, I believe, from Hero Arts. I'm not sure if they have it now or not. It was years ago I bought this. We have a piece of vellum with a stamped dragonfly on that, stamped and embossed, and then a little bit of watercolor added to it. Another piece of coffee stain copy paper. This is the handmade paper that I had made, and this is with azalea flowers. And then we have a belly band. Inside the belly band is a small journal, and the cover is echo print paper. Inside is coffee stain paper, and it has 4 pieces of paper front and back, 4 pages front and back, 2 pieces of paper. This is just a beautiful echo print right here. I just love this one. Okay. And that is built on a piece of ledger paper. As you can see here, I have put a layer of gesso on that. Our handmade paper, coffee stain paper, our piece of vellum, and this time with a sunflower stamp. Our fine art paper. This is some leaves or some ferns that were laid in a row that looks pretty cool. They had good success with my echo printing there. This is the other side of that bag. And on this one, we have some sunflowers in a jar for our journal card. And the back side of our half piece of paper. These flowers here, these sunflowers, came from Hobby Lobby also. And some stickers that you might see throughout are from it's a book of stickers that I have that I got at Barnes & Noble's. Okay, here, this one was done and should be on our playlist. This is a photo that I had taken. And it opens up, it's a flip out, and it has some journaling space on some coffee stain paper. And then we have a pocket on the inside with a large journal card on the inside. And this is built on some matte paper that my friend Kai had given to me. Then we have a piece of Echo Print fabric, and this Echo Print on the paper that I have sewn onto the fabric is sunflower petals with some sunflower leaves that I had grown out here in my yard this summer. But it turned out really, really cool. And there's your Echo Print fabric. This is some Echo Print ledger paper. And these are sunflower petals here. And then this one is on our playlist where we had stitched one of my digitals and I had sketched a flower. And of the flower, this was added for you to print out. It was a freebie. I have now signed up for a Ko-fi site, Ko-fi. And in that I can offer my freebies easier than I can otherwise. So I will have that link for you down below and with all of my freebies that I have offered in this journal for you, which includes my photos also. So that was one of the freebies. And this is one of my flip outs made with some tabletop large paper pad calendar that my friend Linda had given me some pages off. More journaling room. This is an over the top of the page. Let's see if I can, there we go. Notepad. Has the large paper clip that holds it in place, and it's on a piece of Echo Print paper. Look at that print. That is bristly locust there. So we have a notepad here with some miscellaneous pieces of paper in it that you can use in it or tear them out and use it. And then on the back side, we have one of my digitals, and that just slips over the page here. I put the cardstock on the back and then the paper on the front and clip it back on with my paper clip here. There we go. This is another one that is on the playlist, and it is a flip out also. And it's, of course, my digital, and I have also in my collection, in my Sunflower 23 collection, I have some poems for you and some quotes. This is another part of a page out of a just an old vintage book. And this is one of the small round dragonfly circles from Hither and Yon Studio. And this is one of the large circles from Rose Pixo Studio. My handmade paper with ferns, part of my digital, and in this we have hidden journaling, so we can pull out our tags. We journal cards like this, and then you lift this open and you can journal on the inside, and then if you just tuck it down inside the pocket, just this one edge, and then put your cards back in, that hides your journaling. Some hidden journaling space. The center of my signatures have beads on them. This is the jar that is Louise Heinzl's jar. It was a freebie during December last year. And I have one of my sketched sunflowers here. This is an intentional jar. I have some strips of paper that I could put like intentions or prayer lists or whatever you want, actually. And it's built on my handmade paper. This is a little flip out that my friend Linda had shared with me, and I thought it was so cute that I had to put it in these journals. This is on the playlist, and it is a coin pocket, coin envelope. And then inside we have just a journal card. And that's on a belly band with bristly locusts, the back side of it. Some more of a coffee stain, the other end of the desk calendar page. And the back side of our fabric. I'm in love. I just love it. And then more of our sunflower leaves, petals that I did some echo printing with. Okay, now this one is out of a large vintage book, and I added some fringe to the edge of that with the fabric that I have used in the different covers, yeah. And then we have on the back side a tuck spot with a large journal card here. Some more coffee stain, handmade paper. This is a tuck spot that I added some modeling paste here. And then another large journal card with another one of those flowers from Hobby Lobby. Room to write on the back. And you can also write on here too. This is my mixed media paper, which is no more than my cleanup paper from on my desk that I have embellished to make it look beautiful. And some more echo print. These are 2 photos that I had taken out of the sunflower fields here. And you can just see like the front sunflowers here and then fields and fields of sunflowers. And then inside, they are pockets. Inside is a journal card with a quote on it. In each pocket, there is one of those. We have another partial page. Now this one did not make it to the playlist. It is a piece of coffee stain paper and then my digital, and again my digital clip art. I made a tag to go inside it. Card, I should say. And then on the back side is a large pocket, and what it is pieces, different pieces of paper that I had made into momigami and then stitched them together to make a large pocket. And then in the large pocket is an envelope, and you open it up and you have a piece of stationery in here that you could write a letter to someone, or one of my favorite things is to write Dear Me letters and put in my journals. So this would be an awesome place to make a Dear Me letter. And then store it down inside your momigami pocket. I'll put that in later. This is some government paper that's like tissue paper, but it's heavier. It's not as waxy as wax paper. And then one of my digitals. There's a resettlement paper. The other end of our half a piece of paper, and it has a pocket on the back with a tag in it. Over here, I have printed one of my echo prints off onto a piece of acetate, and I made a pocket into my acetate with this large journal tag there. And then on the outside, I have stitched this dragonfly circle, and that looks pretty cool. On the back side of this page, I have 2 envelopes here. And inside, I opened them up on both ends so I could put a journal card inside each of those. And then journal space here. Another echo print, coffee stain, my cleanup mixed media paper. On the back side of this is a flip out. And inside is a pocket here with a journal card. Now that goes between the blue and the printed digital, but there's also a pocket between the blue and the paper that I had built this on. So you could add another journal card or whatever you want there. This flips open like this, and it has 2 pockets over here with 2 little tags. And then you just fold it in room for journaling here, and that just folds back like that. Handmade paper, coffee stained, another dragonfly, and then room for journaling back here, and then we have the back cover. That completes the flip through of this journal. Now, like I say, they are all 3 pretty much alike, other than maybe the charms on the bottom of the pages where the center signature, maybe they're a little different, or there's a piece of paper on one of the elements that it might be a little different. But generally, the insides are all the same. Not a whole lot of difference in any one of these journals. So I will, like I say, let the 2 ladies pick out their choice for what cover they want, and then the 3rd one will be on Etsy. I want to thank you for if you followed along with me on this journey. If there's an element and you were following along with me and you want to make it and I didn't make a video, please just let me know and I'll see what I can do to help you out with that. I have been feeling the pinch. I actually made 4 of these journals, and one of them is for myself. But I was feeling the pinch because I still have 2 more journals, not sunflower journals, but 2 more nature journals, commission journals that I need to do before December. So I was feeling the pinch and I had to just get these done. So I held off on videos and just worked on the journals and got them done. But let me know if, like I say, if there's something that you have questions or you need help with or something on trying to create one of the pages that did not make it to the playlist. Otherwise, the playlist is listed below. Thank you for watching and joining me. And for those that have purchased the kit, I thank you for supporting my Etsy shop with the purchase of my very first digital kit. Have a great day today, and we shall see you again soon. Bye now.